Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do quick and easy lightning effects on power swords. And I got the sword base with ash gray, and then I'm just going to use matte white to do all my lighting on the sword. So for this first one, it's going to be a blue lightning sword, and so I don't want any sharp edges, so I'm making, smooth lining on it. And I just want the lightning to branch out from that opening in the sword down bottom. And now I'm just edging the sword. So that's what it's looking like so far. Got my lining done. You just want to make sure that that matte white's nice and thin, so you don't have any buildup on the actual sword, because white dries pretty fast. But the next step, I'm using dark tone, and I'm washing all that negative space in between those lightning strikes that I made. And naturally the wash will sit in between the paint, and it also, when it meets that edge on the white, it'll give it a hazy look, which is what I want for like a to make it kind of like a flowing lightning. So after I do the first pass and wash all those spaces in between, I'll go back with dark tone again, and I'll just edge the outside of those lightning strikes just to give it more of a in-depth, like 3D look. So what I'm doing here is just using Void Shield Blue, and I'm airbrushing that over top of that grayscale value, and we're basically just tinting the sword. And as I get closer towards the top, I will start using less and less paint, so I won't pull back as far, because I want the top of the sword to be the brightest part. And after that, I'm going to be doing the same thing we did with the dark tone, but we're using blue tone. And over that tint, it'll basically make that lightning strike just that much more vibrant, since we're darkening it back down, but also we're building our blue color for our sword. So same thing, I'll do one whole pass where I shade everything with the blue tone, and then I'll go back and edge the lightning again with that blue tone after it dries, just to give it that darker sections to make it more 3D. And at the same time, this is also, making the edges blurry from the lightning, so it gives it that more of a flowing look. And I really like the way that looks with the lightning flowing on that sword with the blue tone. So that's the blue one. It's got more of a flowing style with the blue lightning. For this next one, I want to do like a ball lightning, or like a Tesla coil attracting another coil, something unique, different. And I just want to create options and variations in style and inspire and give you an idea, or maybe to create your own original, But I just used one of them brush caps that you get from when you buy a new brush, just to stamp those perfect circles on there. And then the same thing, I just did my lining in between those. And I wanted to do more thinner lines and more sporadic. And same thing, we're just using the dark tone, and we're washing in between and all those negative spaces. And then we'll go back and do the same thing, darken around those lightning strikes. And for this one, our tint color will be Warlock Purple, and same thing, we're just misting it on there, creating that tint. As we get closer towards the tip, we'll use less paint. And those wash steps don't only help create that value of light and dark and separating the lightning to make it pop out, but it gives it that effect, because when the black wash meets the edge of that white line, it also gives it a hazy look, and that's really cool. It creates that flowing effect. And now we're just using purple tone and washing in between the negative spaces again. So that's our ball lightning arcane type of purple lightning sword. And that's it compared to the blue one. Blue one's the flowing one, and then we got the ball lightning type of effect. And then the next one I want to do more of a directional type lightning. So I wanted to have everything like flowing straight down the sword. So I got sharp edges on this one. The lightning bolt type look. And same thing. I know it's redundant, but then again, I just want to, in this tutorial, I want to show options and do something for every color and not do the same thing, but show different styles of lightning that you can do. So our tint color is going to be jungle green, and same thing, we're just creating that tint, and then we're using green tone and washing in between our lining to give it that cool effect. And it's really easy. It's just 4 steps. You got your lining, your dark wash to create your values, a tint, and then your main color wash. So that's those three styles and 3 different colors. And then the last one, I want to do like a lightning effect that wrapped around the sword, or maybe branched out towards the edges. So that's what I'm doing here, and this one will be the red lightning. Washing in between our lines. On this one I did something a little different. I didn't wash in between the actual ends of those branches that branch out on the edges. I just wanted to see what type of effect it would be if I left those gray, and then I just used the red tone over that. And also with the dark wash, I really darkened those cracks around the lightning. So I'm using lava orange for our tint color, and we're just building that up. Don't want to go opaque with it, but just creating a nice value over everything. Then we'll be using red tone and washing the negative space, as well as in between those the lightning that forks off on the edge of the sword that I didn't wash with the dark tone. I just wanted to see what that would look like, and I like the way that it came out. Makes it pop out a little bit more with just having that red tone over it. So that's what it's looking like after we went back again and darkened those areas around the lightning. So compared, we got the red lightning, the blue lightning, two different styles of lightning, and then the green and then the purple. Just showing a variety of ways you can do it. And then the last thing I like to do is use the ultra matte varnish. And basically the matte varnish, basically flattens everything, but it also darkens your darks and lightens your lights, compared to the blue sword that doesn't have it on there yet. But that's basically it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't, and let me know what I should make next. Turn on notifications if you want to keep up with my videos. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see y'all next time.